Hey, my tea babies. I am back with some more tea. Jedidiah Brown and Burgundy Blue commentary. And boy, oh boy, did he let her have it. He found out everything about this young lady that was not right. And he really, really broke it all the way down about this young lady that's trying to actually set him up. So let's get into this video. But before we get into this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every time I upload. You guys will be notified. And let's talk about it down in the comment section. Let's open the comment section about what he found out about this young lady. So let's get into this video, guys.
Investigate and advocate. And oh my God. Oh my God. What in the real mental illness is going on? All jokes aside, what in the you would really embarrass yourself, your family, your followers like that? I have sat for the last hour watching pure madness to the point where I can't even, I don't, when I tell y'all, I can't even like, it's like, okay, I was like, dang, I should feel mad, right? Oh, wait, should I be irritated? Like, what do you feel behind this? Ladies and gentlemen, it's really simple. I gave a 48-hour notice. Her words, her words on the video we are going to preserve. She hasn't even watched it. Her words. She hasn't even watched the 48-hour request. Her words. Not only that, and we're not even finna be on here long because when I tell y'all it's on, it's on. I literally have sat here and listened to you all tell me that I should not fight back. I sat here and I listened to people tell me about how the optics of it look, but I knew for a fact that what I've been looking at this whole time, when I've been this thing that I've been paying attention this whole time, y'all, there you have it. You are looking at it in your face in real time. All of the details are right there on video in real time. Well, what are you talking about? What person afraid of death threats and such dire straits of needing help? Afraid of what? What can she potentially or possibly be afraid of? What is she doing right now? Come on, man. Come on. Come on for the cognitive thinkers. Come on. I'm defending myself from what? Literal blatant lies. Blatant lies. I need you all to hear me. Understand this. Very, very blatant lies. And it is so sad for me because one of the things that has been hard for me is that I'm watching. This is the kind of woman that will set a man up. These are the most dangerous of them all. She would set a man up. Let's talk about let's put it on specific record from here. What you will never get from her, and it'll be true. Nobody has threatened this person's life. We are working now to make sure that we can go get whatever police report has been allegedly filed. That changes the rules, y'all. That changes the rules. That changes everything. We are trying to get this police report because we're going to be adding this one into all of the other ones that we're dealing with. Any police report that says that this woman has been threatened physical harm, mental harm, financial harm, any level of harm, any kinds of threat, if it is alleged in this police report, it is felonious. And I will not stop until the police do their job. We are going to obtain a copy of the police report. I told y'all, Mayor Hinyard has hired help. I didn't give a name. I literally said in my initial presentation, I really believe that it was just a gentleman. Now I am terribly concerned that it might be, they might know, and they may be a part of this. I never threatened her at all. And in the 48-hour notice, y'all, what is the 48-hour notice? It is make it clear you're not in the beef and remove yourself from it. What did she do? She doubled down. They say that I'm messy. What is she doing? Tagging Jamal Green, tagging Sheena James, tagging Tyrone Muhammad, tagging news outlets, tagging trustees. This woman is literally on screen saying, "Keep Freeman, keep Price. Somebody help me." Help her do what? Help her do what? If there's, and I'm looking at this chat and it's like, I'm so sorry you're going through this. I'm why would he do this? And it was peace until Jedidiah came. And it's like the IQ level of the chat. But I'm not even confused because I'm watching comments consistently disappear. If there was a person that didn't have an agenda, why so many wrenches? Why so many comments deleted? Why so many people timed out? Let's play a video. Listen to her talk. Listen to her cry. I want to point out one thing. She has violated the 48-hour request. And now I'm going to show you what that means. Let's play this video. This is her
in the chat. If I said I'm for both sides, if some, it was until Jedidiah Brown got here. I said I'm for both sides of the story. If put in the chat, I know Jedidiah says he did a Nash. Somebody find Sheena James for me. Somebody tell Sheena James to call me. She knows who I am. Somebody, Sheena James, help me. You know who I am, Sheena. Sheena, help me. Sheena James, help me. Freedom fighter. Sheena James, we know each other. Help me. You know what's happening. I'm calling publicly. Sheena James, I'm sorry to put you in this. Freedom fighter, Sheena James, help me in the chat. If I said I'm for both sides.
Sheena James. Help me. You know me? You would have had to been around, and I'm not even going to go into that, but that's a whole nother level. Sheena James, you know me. What? On God's green earth. She has not, or she has yet to tell y'all what Jedidiah has done to her. I'm telling you all, she says she's going to put up receipts. I can't wait. Put up the receipts. Never threatened, never doxed. Do you all realize that they're saying that I've done something you don't see me doing? Have I put any of her personal information out except for saying her real name? Lolita. What's the problem? They say my real name every day. If we want to talk about doxing, I think that if that's the threshold of doxing, then it would be, in all fairness, that everybody would agree that I am the one that has been doxed, because aren't they the ones telling y'all that my supposed name is Daryl? That literally comes from my childhood. Is that my information? They're not investigators. They're not advocates. So what are they doing? Because this isn't reporting. This is targeting. This woman is now on her platform telling y'all that she has filed a police report against me. I told y'all, let me tell you all what real unity looks like. They call it a cult, but that's the video without her face. Look at exactly what happens as soon as we see her face.
Because we was like, fuck this shit. And we're coming up with a plan. Okay. Because we was like, fuck this shit. And we're coming up with a plan. Okay. Because we was like,
And Ash
fuck
Cash
this shit.
says, how can, okay, take it in. And right now, she is back with her face off the camera, but that's not the video I would have particularly wanted. Immediately when she comes on, if we can get the clip of her when she immediately comes on screen, this woman couldn't find a tear and she couldn't get a crowd up for her to save her own platform. And now, what is she doing? Attacking who? She been looking for a way to shade this whole I'm nice and I'm innocent thing to get into what she feels like will get the views. They are grifting at its best. Now, I'm not going to sit here and chase their allegations and their lies. She says she's going to show a receipt. It is very important to me that I see that receipt. It is very important to me that I see that conversation, because this right here is all I'm going to show you guys, and we'll deal with the rest at a later time. This right here is from Hannibal, and what does that say? It says replied. My screen is blurring it out. It says replied with a heart. Now, did we owe Hannibal any money? No. We literally chose and have chosen and will continue to choose to honor him. I don't believe that Hannibal said anything like that. I cannot wait to see the receipts, but I'll tell you this. I've literally watched this woman boldface lie to y'all, and it is literally without hesitation. I spoke to Miss Mary, and we're gonna put a period right there. I'm not gonna deal with her no more. That she keeps on bringing her name up, right? But this is the difference between Mary and you, numbnut. Number one, Mary is a decorated detective for the Chicago police, and you probably need to stop barking up that tree. I've warned y'all enough times. But this is the other part of this. Mary has a company that is still in good standing with the state. Burgundy Blue has been involuntarily dissolved. Now, my organizations was involuntarily dissolved because I'm no longer operating in them. But you still carry the name to which you got your PPP loan through. But you know what? You know what? Let me do this. Let me do this. No, that's not even what she got the PPP loan through. She got it through another business. Think it's something with fashion. But let me pause because, like I said, I want to make something clear about this woman violating our 48-hour notice. I told you guys that what I was going to do was tell y'all who she really is. Her name is Lolita Hayes. Lolita Hayes was once a very young, sweet girl. She was a very sweet girl. And this young lady right there, your Lolita Hayes, was literally a woman or a young lady who grew up somewhere around, if I'm not mistaken, the Jeffrey Manor neighborhood. She loves history, so I'm gonna give you some. But Lolita Hayes was a young girl that was at some point, or as a young woman, she was a resident in the Jeffrey Manor neighborhood. If you know anything about that neighborhood, it's a little rough over there. Now, let's go further. What I want you all to understand in this, and what has really pissed me off, is that this woman has been drafting people into this, but I am not going to put it up right now because I need you guys to understand where we're going. I'm going to let them do their live. I'm going to give them a moment. But unfortunately, now they have declared all out war on me. And I'm going to not only deal with them, I'm going to still accomplish the goal of bringing down this corrupt administration. Do you all not hear these people giving them cover, telling them she's literally on the I got your back, Staples? I never said there was anything wrong with Lieutenant Staples having a consensual relationship with a grown man. I specifically said that it was unethical and it was illegal for her to go out of her town on company town time to fuck. I literally said that she was doing it in a police car, leaving her jurisdiction while on duty, leaving the people of the village of Dalton vulnerable. I said that I have very, very, very clear proof that this woman had relations inside of the jail cell. That is literally unlawful. It's unethical. I said that she was literally removed, but once the chief was fired, brought back and given a promotion. Why is Lieutenant Staples important to me? Because she is now in internal affairs. Guess who Internal Affairs been fucking with? They've been fucking with Officer Miles. How do I know that? Because we are real investigators and we have been paying attention. And she literally, in all of this, including putting out pictures of crime scenes, letting her boyfriends drive police cars, hold her gun, and move around the neighborhood, and so many other things. Yeah, because we stopped and we gave it a pause. But I'm not under any papers. We said she did all of this while trying to fire that man for standing up for sexual assault survivor Fania Dukes. And you all needed to know that. You needed to be aware, and we need to keep our eyes on them. But this is the thing that really is crazy to me. I'm going to say this because we're not going to dox. I want you all to hear it exactly from me, and she can go ahead and deal with this first receipt because even I have an investigative team, and I got many. You want to talk about my past, but you literally just told on yourself. So you telling me you was around during the Kanika Jenkins case, and you know Sheena James? Thank you for that. And this, what does this got to do with my past? Somebody answer that. What is it that I'm actually being accused of? Can somebody answer that? But this is what I want you all to hear me say out of my mouth. This woman is the fraud in the is a fraud in the greatest sense. Lolita Hayes is a resident in Hammond, Indiana. Second address is identified in Calumet City. You know what I said? This Hammond, Indiana resident mhm, does have two parents who have a home in Dalton. You hear what the hell I just said out of my mouth? Y'all, this is what's crazy to me. Those trustees are no more her trustees than they are mine. Talk about fraud. I'm a resident. I'm a resident. You take the steps a little further. When you run for office, you know that there's something called Nation Builder, which I happen to have. When you go to Nation Builder, if you got the information, you can go and look up someone's voter registration. Lolita Hayes is not even registered to vote in Dalton, let alone the state of Illinois. Wait a minute. Let's take it a step further. Lolita Hayes has not voted in no election for months. Potentially just Obama's election. You sitting here causing all this hell, talking about these being your trustees, declaring yourself to be a resident, and you don't even live there, and got the nerve to talk about me coming into this town, being called here. Yep. And your only connection is that your mama and your daddy still live there. I assume it to be the house you're broadcasting from tonight. And you're not even a voter. You don't even have a dog in the fight, according to what you said. I don't think you want to play the role of a troll when an investigative, advocating man that is not afraid to be confrontational and that knows the laws have a background in law enforcement. And then on top of that, don't play no games. You might want to take a seat and realize that now I have a platform and I can control my own narrative, and I didn't have it before. And when I tell you, that is just the beginning of our findings. This woman is a failed actress. She had actually a great job with Warner Brothers. Thank God I got friends. Yep. And what did she try to become? An actress. She was a stylist, failed and failed, failed and failed. So why did you have to come back from LA to Dalton to be with your parents? Now tell the truth. Now I'm gonna give you a chance before I release your receipts. You are a paid provocateur that are now trying to incite confusion. You are trying to incite fear. You are trying to make people afraid. And this is crazy. This was the words that came out of her mouth.
because we was like fuck
Wait, what y'all
because we was like fuck this shit
play the clip to the point where what she said what we showed her earlier. Is something wrong with the clip?
because we was like fuck this shit and we're coming up with a plan. Okay,
Mm.
because we was like fuck this shit and we're coming up with a plan. Okay.
And this is the person who was afraid. This is the person who's being attacked. This is the person that is being doxxed. The reason why I did what I did is because I wanted y'all to see the truth. This isn't somebody that's being attacked. This was their plan all along. And if y'all can monitor and listen to and hear what's going on in the police station, y'all don't think that I got people who are capable of cracking this dumb bullshit? Yeah. Well, there you go. There you go. There it is. There you go. That is her words. I said, denounce that you're not a part of this beef. And what is her response? We have a plan. We made a plan. Gardis literally had the nerve to say he's going to stand proxy and take the hit for her. So, Gardis, what are you going to do? Now I'm telling you a fourth time that I know. Y'all are so dumb. I literally got on this thing before y'all put anything out, and I literally said, Lieutenant Staples, why are you all of a sudden watching? And then I told you, I dare you try me, because there is a such thing as malicious prosecution. Y'all paid the dumbest idiots money could potentially buy. Didn't she get on there and say, I didn't give that man no money? Well, how could he send a reply with a heart? Anybody got Cash App? You know how that works? Hmm. I got a plan too. I'm not going to play. And you better go sit your goofy ass the fuck down, and you better never ever think about talking about me again. Because while you want to try to use my past, bitch, I'm going to use your present. And I'm going to dog walk you and your fucking boss. Because people's lives are really being affected, and you dumbass bitches trying to get money. You will never understand what it means to be a fucking advocate. Not one time have I even gotten a goddamn McDonald's meal off of this fight. But this is no longer advocacy for me. This is now personal, because now you fucking with my family, and I'm talking about Dalton. Val didn't quit. I called Val. You know what? Fuck you, bitch. Where's my phone? You don't know nothing about loyalty? Let me debunk all your damn receipts and let y'all know how much y'all don't want to play with me. You tell Mr. Random News he better chop them motherfucking videos up real good, because I am not the one to play with. Val, how you doing? Great. You are on live, Facebook, YouTube. We having us a little disagreement, aren't we? What are you talking about? Wrong person. Ha! I called the wrong one. I'll call her back. That's so funny. You know, Val is a common name. Now that shit, when I tell y'all a motherfucking blooper, it's a blooper, but it don't change shit. Here we go. Let's get the right Val. I got about 7 vowels in my phone. I know a lot of motherfuckers. Hold on. Hmm. Give me a second.
I'm sorry.
It's where the mud rubber meets the road. Val quit. She said, I'm getting up out of here. I don't give a fuck about these sheep. Teach you all something because idiots literally don't know how to play. They don't know who they playing with.
Hey,
Val, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm watching.
You watching?
Yeah, I'm watching.
So,
I'm commenting.
so me and you having a little issue, but you love me?
I will always love you.
And you think I love you?
I hope you do.
You hope I do. Val, don't play with me because you won't laugh and I'll cuss you out. Now, what I do want to ask you is this one simple question. Uh, are we dealing with something right now?
When you
In our family, in our advocacy family.
Yes.
What's that?
Well, right now in our advocacy family, are you talking about the death or are you talking
Yes.
about yes. We have a family member whose son was shot and killed last night.
Shot in the head. Val, I'll call you back. Call you back. At the end of the day, beyond all the bullshit, I'm literally still working, trying my best to make things happen for people. But right now, you know what happened in my team last or 2 days ago? Somebody in our team, son got shot in the head. And let me tell y'all what the hell she still did. She said, in order for me to escape the horror of where I'm at right now, I pop in the chat every now and then just to see what's going on to make sure everybody is okay. And you think that I'm gonna sit here and let you play in my face and my family face? It don't matter if we're working, if we're not working, if we're beating, if we're not, because we're for real. Fuck you. Don't play with our name. That's so crazy. No, it's not Val. But this is what I go through. And this woman is crying victim. This is the kind of woman that get men killed. I literally apologize to her for the emotional response. But I don't apologize for saying fuck her because I see who and I saw who she was a long time ago. That's why I appreciate the power of discernment and prayer. I'm not a fraud. Never been one. I just never had the ability to control my own narrative while people who were jealous of me narrate something that is not in front of y'all. And people don't watch these videos long enough to know what's really going on. Don't delete no comments. I want all of those comments to stay there. I want every single IP address and I want them inside of every report we make. Let them write. Don't mod out shit. This is not them. Let them stay. The problem with y'all is that y'all allow her to build a relationship with y'all based on the false pretenses of who she is. She is a failed actor mainstream. So she came over here with that bullshit acting, trying to convince y'all that she's a victim when actually she is a Jezebel predator now on the loose. We have now put a spotlight on her and she can no longer hide under this I'm sweet guise because people who are afraid don't attack like that, especially from somebody who has not even attacked them. Gave you a goddamn request. Tell us you're not a part of it and leave it alone. And what did she do? She came up with a plan. She had to go ahead and come out full force and say she had a plan and try to coat it with Jedidiah forced me to do it because he's attacking me. Show the threat and be prepared for my lawyer to make sure that your mama and your daddy and you are homeless as the fuck. Since y'all want to play with lawsuits. Y'all want to play with police reports and y'all want to do this stuff, I am not going to play with y'all because this is not a game for me. It's serious. She doesn't live in Dalton. Her mom and her daddy do. Heifer ain't got a bill in her name there. She does not have voter registration in y'all district. She is not a resident. She doesn't give a fuck about Dalton, and she is grifting from y'all pain. Has she ever lived there? If she got people connected there? Yes. But she ain't vote for. That's why she used to say, "I don't have a dog in the fight." Told on yourself, bitch. Your videos will. If I was as petty, I would take all your videos, splice them up, put my own narrative up. But now I'm gonna give you an opportunity to go on there and cry those bullshit ass tears and lie some more. I can't wait for somebody to try to put some handcuffs on me for a police report you filed. You are clearly not smart enough for what you think you're going to do. And if your examples of this is Sheena, I want you to understand what I firmly believe in my heart. Me and that woman might have fell out, but she and I know exactly who we are or was before any of this stuff started to do at the end of the day. We might not like each other or get along, but that woman got too much going for her own personal life for her to get on here and help you with your dumb shit. Martin Johnson and all of them too fucking busy. They ain't coming here for your dumb shit. I will call Tyrone Muhammad and let him tell you he ain't gonna respond to your goofy ass. Because he too busy handling real shit. Stop tagging the news and the media because if they thought any of it was real, they got real investigative journalists. They would have put the shit on the news a long time ago. Ain't nobody attacking you. But you know what? Let it be an exposed party. You want Truth Week? I made Hell Week. Y'all are so original. Now it's Truth Week. Well, guess what? All right. Well, here come Hell, internet version. Every single one of you all, I'm going to keep on spanking that ass when I choose to because y'all playing with the wrong one. There is no way that I have lived in Chicago and have fought for one of America's toughest cities my entire life and came out of that pussy. I know how to fight. And the difference is I don't need to call for no army. I don't have a million wrenches. Now, all the money you got, what you going to do with it? At least I got the balls to raise money for people. And what kind of person says out of their mouth, Fania would have made way more money if she wasn't connected to this man? You think she's worried about fucking money? But keep on showing who you are. 1,000 people watching this, they talking about likes. I don't care. Oh, yeah. And that's the part that they don't know. Y'all don't know. I got a real family. And they don't like people fucking with me because they're very proud of the fact that I stand up for people and they have understood that I've lived a sacrificial life for public service. But we ain't those people who are above being just as fucking ghetto as you require us to be. And that is a promise. I'm not the nigga that hides. I'm not the nigga who does stuff and hide my hand. I don't do that. Y'all want to know if I got something going on? You call me. I'll tell you. I'll let you know myself. Like right now. I don't fucking play. How you doing? This is Jedidiah Brown. I have called you all several times, and you guys are supposed to be conducting a full investigation of D. Shay Hall and him smoking marijuana without a medicinal card in front of the world on YouTube, and y'all have done nothing. What is the problem? Well, give me my detective that's on this case and lock him up. No, y'all ain't locking him up for that. Give him a citation so I can get to the next thing. He's cyberbullying. I've had enough, and y'all need to do your job. Deshae Hall, you have his address. You got my number. Look it up. Now, when that comes to you, know that it came from me. Yeah, I'm not playing with none of y'all, and you better not smoke. As a matter of fact, it don't even matter because we got enough evidence, and I told you I'm a part of a collaborative effort. Y'all think y'all got this under control? Y'all think I'm for play? Yeah, I'll come on in there. I don't have to fake cry. I don't have to call for help. I know the law. I know how to research. I know how to look it up, and I know how to hold government accountable. Shay, get ready for what's coming your way. You want to tell me about how I'm going to jail after you get that ticket? Wait till you see what I got for your ass next. Anybody fucking play with me, understand that I'm going to respond. Yeah. It is illegal in Oklahoma to smoke marijuana unless you have a medicinal card. You don't have one. That's your first fuck up. Now, he trying to get me locked up. No, you want to play these games? You don't have a clue. If I wanted to, I could literally in less than a week remove all y'all in a lot of ways. But I ain't worried about you because I see you trying to eat. But this ain't the way to do it, damn it. If I have literally stood on every government in the region of the Midwest, if they're really, really, if you look at the response in Flint, they hoping I don't make it down there. I can handle some motherfucking haters who would never ever amount to motherfucking shit except for trying to grift from other people who actually do real shit. Now, y'all done called out some names and you done pissed me off. I don't have to get my information from Dr. Nikita. I don't have to get my information from none of them. But what I am happy to say is that eventually in this, I found other people who literally gave a damn about Dalton for real. And guess what they done? They decided to be a collaborative effort towards an end goal. And it was not to destroy Henyard. I literally got on this thing so many times and said, even Dr. Nikita said, we don't need to go after her like this, or let's consider this, that, that. My mama got on here and said, that woman got a child. We are putting out the facts and we letting the FBI do their job. And the more facts we get, the more we put out. And all y'all in here that are coming against me for her, ask yourself, well, what did she show you that I actually did? Bobby Murr ain't me. ACIU ain't me. I don't have no control over what the internet does. But they can come on here and call Miss Mary out her name. They can come on here and misrepresent. I talked to Miss Mary. They literally, this woman got on the phone with Mary crying, fake crocodile tears, telling her, can you call your son? Mary said, I never told y'all that he was my son. So that's why when she just got on there a few minutes ago, she was trying to struggle to get her lie together. Well, Mary, you said he was he put this a period there. Mary said, you literally defamed me and put me on your shit, and I don't appreciate it. Don't mention my name anymore. I do not control that man. So what she got on there and did? Couldn't use it. They trying to record people and do all this slick slap bullshit. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm done. I'm not gonna sit here and do this much longer. Lolita is a fraud. She is a scam artist, and she is the one in the worst degree. She is trying to play on y'all triggers as being a woman, as being black, or being soft spoken, and of being so called. This woman is she has a bachelor's degree in psychology. She has a psychology bachelor's degree, and this bitch is trying to play on y'all mind with psychology. Now, do me a favor and tell me where I've lied. I'm going to literally let you do your response, and then everybody getting it. Everybody that's with you, everybody who care about you, finna find out just how much of a difference it is when you take out using videos and make a narrative, and when you start taking receipts and show a truth. There's going to be three truths: their side, my side, and the truth. And I'm gonna tell you what I definitely am confident on. The truth is also going to lean on me, motherfucker. And I'll tell you this: regardless, you better try to just fuck your wife. Oh, that's what I wanted to say to Shay. And I can still get pussy. Well, I doubt it, but I'm pretty sure your wife, because she clearly seems to like you somewhat for whatever reason, that was the best you could get. I know she fucking, but I know that you wouldn't be on live talking about you can get pussy and disrespect your wife and then call yourself defending a woman. Y'all such a contradiction, a conniption. It is fucking hilarious and it's absolutely ridiculous. Now do me a favor. Don't play with me. Play with your mama. Travis's blood cousin. I mean blood uncle. Right here. My cousin. He had made a comment and I want to put on here. I want to put this on here. So we're going to talk about my family's perspective of me. His blood uncle. I cannot find it. Oh, there it is. It's moving too fast. How do you get this comment from my cousin? You put one of his comments up. Osama. The last comment that he made, put that up. It's a ton of comments. I can't even get it. But my cousin said, Travis is my son. Don't fuck with my family. And don't mess with my advocacy. There we go. There it goes. Travis is your son for real. You didn't accept him as cuz, you accepted him as a child in need. And over time, that father-son relationship evolved. I'm intimately knowledgeable in it. So you good, cuz. You good. Fam, fuck them. So there you have it. LNC has weaponized Lolita Hayes. She is playing right along because this woman is trying to survive, because she is fake as fuck and she is a failed actress that doesn't even vote. She cannot hold these trustees accountable because she is not registered in your district. She cannot hold nobody accountable in the neighborhood because she's not even your fucking neighbor. Her parents are. And they ought to be ashamed that when they was fucking, he didn't pull out, put it in her mouth, and make her swallow that shit. But now she's here, and we got to deal with it for what it is. And I don't give two flying fucks who don't like what I say about her, because this is not a queen in any shape, form, or fashion. This is a fucking grifter, a fucking woman who literally in the realm of advocating, she is a, what is that term when you, she is a squatter. And she sat down, waiting for her moment to strike. That is why, from the very beginning, her words were, I don't know how to report on him, because you know Sheena and you thought you was going to get your big break to do what you thought she did. But literally what she did was defended herself because the internet was coming against her. Ain't nobody coming against you, bitch. Don't nobody give a fuck about you, and you trying to grow your numbers because you are a goddamn clown and a fraud. Now you've heard to hear from a real investigative advocating advocate. But y'all now watch, because I'm gonna tell you something. I can't wait for the next video with the tears. Lolita is a lying bitch. And every dime that I have accumulated for Dalton has gone towards Dalton. And I'm saying this out of my mouth. When we have promises, it's because we have to have all of the resources to do all of the things that we're doing. I'm not gonna go broke, and I'm not gonna go crazy trying to help other people. I should have had well over $10,000 to carry this assignment out. But we are making a whole lot of waves with not very much. So what did we just do? We debunked that me and Val ain't good. Personally, we're good. We'll figure the rest out. We debunked that Hannibal ain't got no money. Woody Harton. We debunked that she is being threatened, because who's threatening her? We debunked that she is innocent and not in this beef and a neutral party because they got a plan. Truth week. I think you probably should take a step back, go get you some mental evaluations, get you some bonbons, a glass of champagne, and accept the fact that you failed and you will always fail, because God don't like ugly. You got on camera and all of a sudden, no more crying? Bitch, please. I'm your boy Jedidiah. This is the first video. I want them to keep fucking with me. I'll be getting back to Dalton literally tomorrow. Roll.